Round session is a session that overlaps with the Asian session with Tokyo and gives a crossover with both sessions with New York. London, which is the largest forex trading hub, handles high liquidity and 50% of the government transactions. This time has the highest volume. So, as we read earlier, if we are using a broker with a variable spread, then this is the best time to trade because we will get the lowest spread at this time. And if we are using a fixed spread, then it doesn't matter so much, but we will get more trading opportunities, more movement, and more trade setups at this time. Industry market participants discussed who was there. There were companies, their exporters, Asian countries, central banks, and Australia, New Zealand. If we add to that, at this time, there are major banks. Major financial banks are the largest banks in the world. They are participating hedge funds, corporations, and government. Now, the main financial government will be active, meaning the world's largest economy will be involved in the participation. Because if we count the Eurozone today, it has the largest GDP after the US. So when all those countries have opened up, participation in their economy will start. What are the specifications beyond this? We get high volume in this, more movement, and often our trend starts at the beginning of the trade session, which continues until the middle of the session and even goes to the New York session. Depending on liquidity, the discussed spreads are lower in this, and which major pairs are going to be traded. The US dollar and European currencies can be traded. In this, we have Euro USD, Pound USD, USD, JPY Yen Cross, Euro JPY Pound, JPY USD, CHF. The New York session starts at 8 a.m. EST, as I discussed before. Now, wherever you are watching the video from, go to Google and enter ATM GST convert to my local time, and it will tell you your local time. And for extra derivatively, about 7% of Forex transactions happen in the New York session worldwide. So we understand 75% overall. In these three areas, London, New York, Tokyo, Hong Kong, and Singapore. In that, we understood who has the largest share. London has 43%. 20% is with Asia. 7% is only with New York. Now the 20% in Asia is not in one place. It's divided among different countries and does not include major banks. And this New York session, especially the time that overlapped with the European session, offers high liquidity. We call this the North American session. Highly active and pivotal for market moves. Now, the New York session is divided into three parts. We have the morning session 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. EST, most action overlapping with London. There is a crossover with London. It is most active and has the most work. Then we have the lunch hour 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. EST. In this, traders go for lunch and the London market closes. So most probably in the New York session. In the London session, the trend that has been going on that day, most probably we will get its counter trend move or its correction and replacement. So we have the afternoon session from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Then when the stock market closes, the market slows down and activity cools off. So what do we have to do? When the US stock market closes after 4 p.m., we should not trade. Market activity dies down. Now, the best trade in the New York session is not amazing, which are all those pairs that focus on the dollar, and the best pairs are those whose second pairs market is also open. Those are London pairs, for example, Euro USD, Pound USD. But besides that, yen pairs. In the New York session, there are a lot of moves. The dollar plays a very big role in Forex transactions. The dollar is king in Forex transactions. We must always focus on the dollar. We must keep an eye on the dollar. The news events related to the dollar can give you dramatic, large moves. You need to avoid them and stay away from those that can give us a lot of fluctuations. Now we have learned what the times and sessions are and what the different timings of each are. Now we have to reach the conclusion about what are the best times to trade. After that, we will discuss the worst themes, what are the major themes when we should not trade. Let's discuss them. Seke, first, as we discussed, liquidity is essential for market movement. So, what is the best time to trade? The New York and London overlap, which is 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. EST. Most active and volatile time. Tokyo and London overlap is the best time to trade when both sessions are open. Similarly, which are the best days to trade? The best trade with the highest volume and liquidity is the date we have. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday will have the most movement and the worst days to trade. Sunday meaning Monday morning Asian session. We should not trade on Monday. We have to avoid that. And Friday after 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when London also closes. And New York people go on a break instead of lunch, taking a half day. We should avoid the past. Especially, we need to understand one thing. We should not trade during news events because we cannot predict news data. Even if we have predicted what the market's reaction will be, what the price's reaction will be. From status data, we cannot predict that most of the time it happens. The price goes up and down. You get stuck in a wrong position. It takes time for you to get out of there. Your entire week gets wasted. Sometimes the hard work of your entire month goes in vain. That's why we didn't trade at that time. During the main market close on holidays, there is low liquidity. Two factors emerge from this. Either the price won't move at all, or when it does move, it will make a very unexpected move. We have to avoid, as we discussed, news events from the US or when volatility is created, we have to avoid it and trade during overlapping times. We should not trade on weekends and holidays. We have to avoid that. We have a forex trader. Time is precious. Time is money. We have to manage our time. We have to focus on time. We cannot sit in front of the chart for 24 hours. We cannot chase the price for 24 hours. We have to decide when to work and when not to. The focus in the morning will be on the most liquid time. Where sessions are overlapping, they are meeting our local time. We have to trade during those times, and for the rest, you have to trade for 8 hours. You have to decide which session to trade, London, Asian, or New York. Apart from 8 hours of trading, you have to rest. You have to ignore the markets. You have to take your time off. If you don't take time off, you keep looking at the charts. You will make a lot of wrong decisions and you will do a lot of over trading. This will make the broker happy or the broker's influencer happy, but your account will not grow.